Hello, this is Franco Capello, and I'll be doing my quarter 4 biology presentation on mollusks and annelids. Mollusks are any soft-bodied invertebrate of the phylum Mollusca. They usually have a shell which is made of proteins and chitin reinforced with calcium carbonate, which is secreted by a mantle covering the whole upper surface of the organism. The underside of the animal consists of a single muscular foot. Although mollusks are coelomates, the coelom tends to be small. The main body cavity is a hemocoel through which blood circulates. As such, their circulatory systems are mainly open. They are one of the most diverse groups in the animal kingdom, with 100,000 to 150,000 unique species. Each group includes an ecologically and structurally immense variety of forms. The phylum is typically divided into 8 or 9 taxonomic classes, of which 2 are entirely extinct. The 3 most universal features defining modern mollusks are a mantle with a significant cavity used for breathing and excretion, the presence of a radula, except for bivalves, and the structure of the nervous system. Other than these common elements, mollusks express great morphological diversity. The brain, in species that have one, encircles the esophagus. Most mollusks have eyes, and all have sensors to detect chemicals, vibrations, and touch. The simplest type of molluscan reproductive system relies on external fertilization, but more complex variations can occur. All mollusks produce eggs. Mollusks have been and still are an important food source for humans. There is a risk of food poisoning from toxins which can accumulate in certain mollusks under specific conditions. However, many countries have regulations to reduce this risk. Mollusks have for centuries also been the source of important luxury goods, notably pearls, mother of pearl, Tyrian purple dye, and sea silk. Their shells have also been used as money in some pre-industrial societies. My example of a mollusk is clam juice. Clams are a specific kind of mollusks called bivalvia. Bivalvia have no head and lack radula. They also have 2 external shells. Other examples of mollusks are octopi and snails. Annelids. Annelids are bilaterally symmetrical coelomate invertebrate organisms. The basic annelid form consists of multiple segments. Each segment has the same set of organs. Septa separate the segments of many species of annelids. In species with well-developed septa, the blood circulates entirely within blood vessels, and the vessels and segments near the front ends of these species are often built up with muscles that act as hearts. The septa of such species also enables them to change the shapes of individual segments, which facilitates movements by peristalsis, ripples that pass along the body, or by undulations. Since annelids are soft-bodied, their fossils are very rare. Mostly jaw and the mineralized tubes that some of the species secreted are fossils that were found by paleontologists. Although some late Ediacaran fossils may represent annelids, the oldest known fossil that is identified comes from about 518 million years ago in the early Cambrian period. My example of an annelid is a common earthworm. If you look at a worm, you'll see the soft outside and the segmentation of the organism. Earthworms ingest soil as they burrow through it. The soil takes a route through the body of the worm, and the undigested material exits through the worm's anus. Earthworms play an important role in maintaining soil fertility by decomposing organic materials that help release nutrients back into the soil. Other examples of annelids are bristleworms and leeches. Thank you.